All right, Khan, Shalom, Shalom, Israel, Shalom to the Torah tribes, Yasharala, giving the course all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, by Shema Mashah, one more like Yahweh Shah. It's all praises, honor, glorification unto the Most High God, Yahweh. In the name of Son, begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, this is Brother Yasharala.
This is Brother Yakar, the hopeful elect, man.
Khan, that's right, all praises to the Most High.
That's right.
All right, and we, of course, we had to come in with the sit-down video, man. Meet this brother finally in the flesh, right? So you might have seen him on a couple of videos on the channel, but now we kind of see each other face to face. All praises in the flesh, So, so without further ado, basically we'll be going into Psalm chapter 27. All right, Psalm chapter 27 breakdown. All right, through the Spirit. All right, so.
It's Psalms chapter 27, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Right. So this chapter is really essentially David. And within this chapter, it's a whole bunch of verses about trusting in the Lord, putting your trust in the Lord, because that's very, very crucial, detrimental to our salvation. Putting our trust in the Lord, man. Because when we put our trust in the Lord, and guess what? Who can be against you? Because when you put your trust in the Lord, that's you having ultimate faith.
That's right.
Khan, you had a precept?
Yeah, Khan.
All right, Khan.
Just the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23.
Khan.
Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, but let not the rich man glory in his riches. Right? So David said that the Most High is his strength. Right. David was king. David was wealthy. He could have boasted in his riches, boasted in his cattle, boasted in his possession, boasted in his women. David was also very wise. When you read 2 Samuel, right, and also 1 Samuel, right, David he's compared to an angel. He said, and my Lord has the wisdom of an angel. So David was up there. He didn't boast in how much he knew. David had a lot of experience. David had wisdom. David had discretion, right? You read about his discretion when he was before the Philistines, scratching his beard, slobbering to get up out of there. So David, he had all of these things, and he could have boasted in. He could have boasted in his money, in being the king of the Most High's chosen people. But he did not. He boasted in the Most High God because he ultimately knew that all things come from the Most High God. Right. And you got to praise the source. You got to deal with the source. Stop dealing with the damn creation rather than the creator.
Right.
Verse number 24. But let him that glorieth glory in this. So if you want to glory, this is a thing that you have to glory in. Right? That he understandeth and knoweth me. So that's what we glory. And we glory that we know the Most High. Right? When you read the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, right? Our glory is that the Most High is our God. Is that we're the sons of the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of the Son, Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? That I am Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. And so the Most High delights in men giving him praise. Not men boasting in themselves, right? Not men boasting in the things that the Lord gave them, right? But boasting in the Lord, man, worshiping the Creator, right, over the creation. Got it, Ken.
Right, that's right. That's right. I got a precept because in Psalm 27:1 says, the Lord is my light and my salvation. So the Lord, he's our light and salvation. I'm going to get that precept real quick, right? It's the book of John, chapter 8, and verse number 12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. So Yahushua is the light of the world. You see that? He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. What does that mean? Because we know that Proverbs 6:23, for the commandment is a lamp and the law is light. So literally, by us following Yahushua, he's a lamp unto us. He's a light in this dark world. So when we put our trust in him, we know we're going in the right path, right? I got this precept. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 16, verse number 11. Right? It says, thou wilt show me the path of life. So by us following Yahushua, that's the path of life, right? That's the path of life. It says, thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. So, hey, count this fire. So when we follow Yahweh Shah, we're following that path of life right there. Because the Lord, He's a light unto us. You know, just like how it says in the book of Job, the 11th chapter, in verse 21 on down, we're in the land of the shadow of death, right? Even going back to that precept in Psalm chapter 23, verse 1, right? It says that the Lord is my shepherd, I should not fear, right? Or so like I should not want, you know? Pull that real quick. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 23, and verse number 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I should not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. So the Lord, he leads us because we don't know where we're going. If you're in a dark room and there's no light at all in it, you know, you're walking to and fro, you're gonna stumble. Hey, it's like you wake up in the middle of the night. Let's say you wake up in the middle of the night and you're trying to go to the bathroom, you're walking hella slow because you know, trying to feel, all right, it's my wall right here, right? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to feel over here, like okay.
Make sure you don't jam your damn toe.
Right. And then step on a damn toy or something.
Damn Lego piece.
Right, a Lego piece. And then now you shouting in the middle of the night. crying on the floor. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we need that light. So we know where we're going. Man.
That's right.
And Yahweh Shai is that light unto us, man. Right, the Lord. The Khan.
All right. Verse number 2. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
See that? They stumbled and fell. And remember that eat up my flesh is not literal. Man.
That's all.
That's all. Talking about some some cannibalism, man. Now Jake thinks that cannibalism, you know what I'm saying? People was trying to eat up David. Right? And Khan, Shalom, brother Gad, man. Shalom, mighty brother, man. Right? But Khan, I got this precept. It's Micah chapter 3 and verse 1. And I said, Here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people. So was there actual literal cannibalism happening in ancient Israel? Right? The leaders of the people were saying, all right, come up hither. And they put them in a cauldron and they boiled our people up and was stirring it.
Second Kings.
Yeah, like Second Kings, and eating it and tasting the soup like that.
Jake soup, man.
Jake soup.
Judah soup.
Judah soup, man.
You gotta eat from soup.
You eat from soup, it tastes a little different.
You know.
Issachar
soup is spicy.
Right, Issachar soup is spicy.
Madness.
Yeah, that's madness, man. The hell? It says, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them and break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within the cauldron. So is that literal? It's not literal. It's just talking about, because when we go back to that, right, Psalm 27, it says when they came to eat up David, right? I'm gonna read that again a lot, right? Psalm chapter 27, verse 2. When the wicked, even mine enemies, because that's our enemies, the wicked, right? And my foes came upon me to eat my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Meaning any wicked devices and wicked imaginations that these wicked people had against David, it didn't prosper.
That's right.
When they went to devour, because you know we use that word, devour, right? Like how the Lord says that in Isaiah 42 and 14. You know, he says, I will destroy and devour at once. Is the Lord literally going to eat people? Like eat them up like a hamburger, like that, man, and devour them like that? Man. Nah, it just means demolish them, destroy them, you know? So when it says my foes came up to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. So meaning, just like how I said, any wicked imaginations that they had against David didn't prosper, man. Right? Because I'm gonna get this precept, and brother got it. All right, God. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. So no weapon that is formed against the elect is going to prosper.
That's right.
No missiles, bullets, guns, witchcraft, and whatever the case may be. All that is not going to prosper. That's right. And every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Yeah, we got the king.
Come. And those are some mighty points. But really, when you deal with that, Micah chapter 3, right, our leaders are compared to shepherds.
Right.
So you're eating up the shepherd, you're not supposed to eat up the sheep.
Right.
That's just like you working at a restaurant and you just eat up all of the damn food. You're working in Chick-fil-A, all of the nuggets gone, all of the Chick-fil-A sauce. Brother, because you're eating all of the damn, you're going to get fired, man. You're going off. Picking up the nuggets with your hands. Them hands got raw, grabbing in the damn nuggets, man. Picking up nuggets. Kind of throwing them back in the damn freezer, man. Kind of throwing back nuggets. You're going off. You're not benefiting Chick-fil-A. They're paying. You're not benefiting them. Right? So, hey, David was like that. David had men that hated him. And brothers, in his truth, hey, you may have men that hate you. You may have women that hate you. They do not like you, and our forefathers had that. Because really, like the prophets, they weren't very well liked. Every time I read any book of the Bible, you have men not being liked, huh? You got men being hated, men being kicked out of the city, men being hunted down. Hey, when you read the book of Kings, First Kings, hey, you have Elijah. He was on the run. Jezebel said, "If I don't kill you, my wicked guy, my false deity, false god, my idol's going to kill me." She put a hit out on him. So in this thing, man, you're going to have people that hate you, have people that just dislike you. All right, but let's see how David handled these things, man. The Psalms chapter 41, verse number 7. All that hate me. So David had people that hated him. All that hate me whisper together against me. Against me do they devise my hurt. So they're meditating on how to hurt David. They're meditating on how to get him out the spirit. All right, there's counsels, man, trying to destroy David, man.
Right.
And evil disease say they cleaveth fast unto him. And now that he lieth, he shall rise up no more. So he's kind of down now, and Lord willing, kind of stays now. That's not righteous, man. All right, verse number 9. Yea, my own familiar friend, and whom I trusted, which did eat of my bread, have lifted up his heel against me. But thou, O Yahweh, be merciful unto me, and raise me up, that I may requite them. So David was praying that the Most High will raise him up in the sight of his enemies, so that he can requite them. Can we go on to what the word requite means, Ken? Let's share the screen. Well, what does this word mean? Requite. David said he was praying to the Lord that he can be raised up, right, so that he can requite his enemies, man. Right. What does this mean? What is David saying? Right, requite, define.
Can I play that real quick?
Come on. Salakia. Requite, make appropriate return for. Right, return a favor, right? Make appropriate return for, assert a favor, a service, or wrongdoing, right? So David was praying that the Most High can raise him up so that he can repay his enemies, man. He can repay the men that hate him, the women that hate him, the seeking his hurt. Right. Let's see what verse number 11 says. One of my favorite verses. But this I know, that thou favorest me, because because mine enemy doth not triumph over me. Right, verse number 12. And as for me, thou upholdest me in mine integrity, and settest me before thy face forever. So David had men that hated him. But hey, all praises to the Most High, right? David was praying to the Most High that he could be raised up, right, so that he can repay his enemies, man, and glorifying the Lord, that the Lord chose him. That the Lord chose him to be righteous. The Lord chose him, right, to seek out the Most High God. Chose him to truly examine himself and to rebuke himself and to move in the spirit of the Lord, man. Because all men and women don't have that. Just because you wear fringes, that doesn't mean you're in the truth. Just because you don't eat pork, that doesn't mean you're in the truth. It's because you watch videos, that doesn't mean you're in the truth. Where's your fruit? Do you have the fruit of the Spirit? Are you truly growing? Are you truly sincere? Do you truly pray and cry unto the Most High? Do you truly fast and put your body on the line? Women, do you do work? Do you sew? Do you pray? Men, are you studying honestly? Are you reading honestly? Are you teaching? Do you make videos? These are the things that matter, man. These are the things that matter, man. Because David said that when his foes came upon them, they stumbled, man. Why? Because the Most High is dealing with David. You know, so we got to pray and do the things so that the Most High can deal so with us, man. So that when our enemies are on us, throwing up curses upon us, right, seeking our destruction, seeking our hurt, we got to be in cahoots with the Most High, right? So the Most High willing, and the Most High can throw them down and can cast them down by Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
You got it, King.
Khan. Hey, that's right. That's right. So yeah, Khan, yeah, we can keep going in that.
Khan, Psalms 27, verse 3.
Khan.
Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident.
You see that? So it says, though a host should encamp against me, my heart should not fear. So you got to remember that David was a valiant, mighty man. He was a man of war, you know, and he kept these thoughts in his mind. He kept these thoughts in his mind because when he was fighting, when he was fighting, it wasn't him fighting necessarily. It was the Lord.
That's right.
Because plenty of times it says it is the Lord that fighteth for you. You know?
Yeah.
It is the Lord that fights for us, man. Right? So literally, I'm gonna get this precept that says, though an host should encamp against me, my heart should not fear. Though war should rise against me, and this will I be confident. We gotta be confident in the Lord in times of all hell breaking loose. You know what I'm saying? In times of trouble, that's when we have to really, really trust in the Lord, man. Right? When you got thousands of thousands, because remember, it's written that David he killed his 10,000s, man.
That's right.
Tens of thousands. But how did he do that? He didn't just do that out of just nowhere. Even in Psalm chapter 144 and verse 1, it says, he teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Right? So it wasn't of just David, and he understood that. Right?
Real strong.
Right, Khan, I got this precept. Right? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 20, and verse 6. Now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. So some trust in chariots and horsemen. That's these heathen. They trust in the strength of their own might and power, right? Yeah, guns, etc., etc. But they, guess what? David, he trusted in the name of the Lord.
That's right.
He trusted in the Lord to deliver him, you know, and therefore he was delivered, man. Hey, the Lord said this in the book of Sirach, chapter 2. You know, where would the righteous ever cut off? Right? Like, I got the precept. Sirach, chapter 2. Whenever the Lord, David put his trust in the Lord, everything went well. Sirach, chapter 2, verse 11. Right? Or I'm sorry, verse 10. Look at the generations of old. So we're looking at the generations of old. David was, you know, he lived during the damn 1000s BCs, if I'm not mistaken. You know, hey, that's generation of old right there. It says, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? And those are rhetorical questions, meaning nobody, man. Everybody that called upon the name of the Lord in sincerity and truth and was an Israelite, that's what they was delivered, man. Especially David. Right? So, you got it, King.
That's right. This is Psalms, right? Because, hey, you're going to have wars and battles, spiritual war. Yep. There's spiritual warfare every day, man. Your flesh versus your spirit. Hey, the Most High said that, hey, if you overcome, he will receive the reward that I've spoken.
That's right.
You can get the kingdom, man.
That's right.
All right, but let's Psalm chapter 3, verse number 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people. Right now, Yasharala, he's not going to go outside and there's 10,000 Moabites with swords. Yakar! Gird up thy loins. That's all I hear is Yakar, gird up thy loins, man. I kind of come outside, I see 10,000 Moabites. It's kind of me and this brother, verse 10. We're not slaying 10,000 Moabites in these last days. You know, the brother got a katana, you know, and I kind of call fire from heaven to the spirit. We're not doing that. 10,000 Moabites and brothers calling fire from heaven. But see a chariot kind of destroy all of the heathen. we're not in these times anymore. Now, right now, we're in spiritual battles. You know, that's what we're in right now.
That's right.
Right. So, so these thousands of people, man, these thousands of demons is vexing your mind, is vexing your soul, is vexing your Holy Spirit, man.
Right.
That have set themselves around. So like it against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O my God, for thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheek bone. That has broken the teeth of the ungodly. So my check, if you break your teeth, you're jammed up. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't talk. You really jammed up, man.
That's right.
Salvation belongeth unto Yahweh. Thy blessing is upon thy people, Salah. So at the Most High, at any second, you can throw down your enemies. When you read the book of Judith, right, I believe that's the 8th chapter, and the Most High, he can save by many, or the Lord can save by few. You read about that in 2 Samuel chapter 10. Let us play let us play, right, the men for our nation. You read about that in 1 Maccabees, the 9th chapter. You know, about us standing boldly for the Lord in war, in affliction, and persecution. And war is not just damn Call of Duty, and you kind of just respawn.
All right.
KD, brothers think he's something at a 2.2 KD. You think he's something. And in real life, you can't. There's no respawn. You know, there's no damn kill streaks. Call the damn things from the heavens. There's no UAV. UAV, man. That's not in there. So that be bold in the Lord, to have faith in the Lord, that is a necessity within these last days, man.
God. Hey, that's right. That's right, man. I got this precept. And David also said, I will not fear what man should do unto me. What can man do against me, man? Right? Look at this precept real quick. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 118, and verse number 6, right? It says, I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, I called upon the Lord in distress. So that's what we have to do, man. Like how the brother is going to. This is a spiritual warfare right now, man. We're not, what did the Lord say in the book of 2 Corinthians, right? Chapter 10, verse 5 on that. And the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down the strongholds. Right? So we're in a spiritual warfare right now. And we have to fight against what? Demons, principalities. That's Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right. And we wrestle not against with flesh and blood, but with principalities, powers, spirits, demons, etc., etc. We don't wrestle with flesh and blood. I don't see a demon. We can't see our demons, really.
We're not Jacob.
Yeah, we're not Jacob, who can see the spirits. We're not Alicia, who can see the angels, man.
And the chariots.
And the chariots. All right, talking about let this, open the eyes of this man. We don't have that type of power, but we know we're battling demons and spirits every day. We know it, man. All the time, man. Demons over here, demons over there, but we can't fear that, man. You're not supposed to tremble in our boots, Hey, that's not the spirit that the Lord is supposed to give us, man. Right? That's right. Psalm chapter 118 verse 5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. So when we call upon the Lord, he's going to set us in a large place. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Literally, if the Lord is for you, who can be against you? And that's Romans chapter 8. It's plain. Who can be against you? Because you think to fight against the Lord? You can't fight against the Lord, man. If you think that you can fight against the Lord and prosper, then you're bugged out. Right?
God. Throwing the middle finger up to the Most High.
That's right.
Saying the word and da-da-da-da-da-da.
The word can damn.
Da-da-da-da. Words that should not be spoken.
Right. Words that ought to not be spoken. God. It's madness. God. It says, the Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me, man. That's literally, that's David. He's going to see the desire, basically the fall of his enemies,
That's right.
But you got it, King.
Psalms chapter 27, verse number 4. One thing have I desire of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of Yahweh all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple.
Right.
So David said there's
Right.
one thing that he desires.
Right.
David, he didn't have a bucket list
Right.
with 80 different things that he wanted to do before he died, man. He said, hey, one thing. They got to be, hey, Lord said, let your eye be single. Got to let your eye be single. There should be one thing that you should want to do in this thing. One thing you should be focusing on.
Yep.
One thing. And he said that, hey, he got one thing that he's going to seek after, and that's to make it. That's to endure to the end. That's to stay strong in the Most High God. Really. You got it, though.
Oh,
that quick point.
That's right. That's right. I got a precept. Psalm chapter 84 and verse 10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000.
That's right.
I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house, my God. So David said, I would rather be the damn lowest man, you know what I'm saying, in the house of the Lord. But at least I'm in the house of the Lord. That's the thing. Hey, David was humble, man. He was a king, man. And he was still saying, I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God. All you doing is just keeping the door. Just opening the door, closing it. Standing by the door, man. You're not even inside. Just door. You know? You just said,
gotta get a peek, though.
Kind of get a peek, you know?
See what's going on.
All right.
Got questions. It's not that's unanswered.
Right, you know? So even, you know, and we know that the house of the Lord is manifold, but we kind of, you know, you can kind of apply that to this truth, man. You know, like you're in this truth, and you could be the lowest brother, man. But the Lord said in the book of Amos, right, chapter 9, you may not be the mightiest brother. You're looking at the top brothers, you're like, you know, I can never get to that level.
I can never be Yasharala.
You got it.
I can never. Lord, make me like Yasharala. Make me wear the headband like Yasharala.
See that?
Let me study like Yasharala. Let me have a Bible.
You know, God. Hey, you know, talking about like, man, I could never get to your car's level. He's pulling 1,000 precepts. I don't know all those precepts. Hey, brother, it's okay. You know, because some men, they're going to be the doorkeepers. But David say, I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Hey, because the tents of wickedness, you know, it's all manner of folly, you know, joyfulness and gladness on the left-hand side, though, you know, and it's pleasures. So we'd rather be a doorkeeper, a job that's kind of low esteemed, than to be highly esteemed amongst the wicked, man. What the hell? Come on. Hey, I got a quick precept, Amos 9:9. For lo, I'll command, and what I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So not even the least brother is going to fall upon the earth. Hey, guess what? He's going to be saved, man. You know, he's going to be delivered. Right. Even that doorkeeper, man, he's going to be delivered. Right? So it doesn't really matter. What matters about, you know, your status according to the Lord. But at the end of the day, at least if you're a doorkeeper, guess what? You're still in the house of the Lord. You're still with the Lord. You know? But Con, you got it.
Hey, because the Most High deals with the lowly. The Most High is not dealing with the man that's justifying himself.
Smoking upon the chest.
The Lord's dealing. No, and the Lord, he's dealing with the lowly, bro. The Lord said that he reveals his secrets to the meek.
That's right.
Not to the man that's banging on his chest.
Right.
Brother, did you know that precept, brother? I brought out 8 precepts. Did you know all of them? Yeah, just boasting in yourself, man. Glorifying yourself.
Bet you didn't know that one.
Yeah, talking about watch this.
Watch this.
Watch this. That's madness. It's all right. Chapter 3. Let's see. I mentioned we get 10. I like 10 too. It's all right. 10, verse number 14. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes. So the Lord, man, these proud men, the Lord's going to overthrow. What are you proud for? You're dust and ashes.
That's right.
The Lord said you came out as a transgressor from the womb. What the hell are you got to be proud about? You're literally dust and literally ashes. Mm-hmm. That's madness. And set up the meek in their stead. So, although right now, brothers may be lowly, brothers may you may be on welfare.
Right.
You may work a minimum wage job. You may work it wherever. You may be a garbage man. Hey, but right now, the Most High is dealing with the meek, man. So us moving in that meek spirit, and Lord willing, He's going to promote us, man, and set us up as kings. Hey, David's not Lord. David's not going to be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord. David, he's a king of the nation.
That's right.
You know, who has a so even him understanding that he was still so low. David was magnified above all else upon the earth at that time. The Lord is dealing with him. He got anointed. David was one of the few kings that the Lord was really, really dealing with that died in his old age,
Right.
full of years, who had a mighty life. David is one of the most well-known men in the entire earth.
That's right.
And even he said, hey, he'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord, man, be lowly. Even he had that lowly mindset. He didn't say he wanted to be captain over 1 million. I'd rather be captain over 1 million than president of the entire earth. He didn't say it would be low. The Lord is dealing with the lowly. That's Mark chapter 5 and 5 going down. Blessed are the meek, because they want to inherit the kingdom of heaven, roughly paraphrasing. You know?
I got this precept. Okay. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 138 and verse 6. And this is a mighty precept right here, too. You know, it's a book of Psalms, chapter 138, verse 6. It says, it says, though the Lord be on high, yet have you respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. You see that? You don't want the Lord to know you just afar off. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just over there, kind of just like, yeah, we're not dealing with that, right? You don't want your God to say that about you, man. I know I don't want my God, my creator, my everything, our life, and he's our everything.
That's right.
You know, we don't want our God to say about us, hey, I know you're far off. Yeah, I kind of see you, but, you know, I'm not really dealing with you like that. The Lord said, hey, though the Lord be on high. Who's higher than the Lord, man? Literally, we say the Most High all the time, Most High. But think about that, man. Just pause and think about that for just a second. What is that word? The most, that name, that title, the Most High, meaning that there's nobody above the Lord. Plain. That's incomprehensible, man. It's like how can you can barely fathom that,
yeah.
Man? Because in our life, there's always somebody over somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm over my younger siblings, but then there's somebody over me, my parents. Then there's somebody, people over the parents.
They gotta work.
You know? They work, and then there's somebody over the damn, you know, the governor.
Yeah.
And then over the governor is the damn this, that, and the third. You know, even the CEO, somebody over the CEO.
Board of directors.
Yeah, the board of directors.
Report to the board of directors.
You know,
give updates.
Yeah, give updates and down this and the third. Even in you know, the captain of your camp, man. There's somebody over him.
Oh.
You know, he has to report to guess what? Yahweh Shah. That's, you know, 1 Corinthians 11:3. So even Yahweh Shah.
You gotta report.
Yeah, God. Even Yahweh Shah has to report to somebody, man. And guess what? The Lord said that everybody's going to bow down to the Lord, Yahweh Shah. But even through all his might and his power, guess what? He created the heavens and the earth through the power of the Lord. That's right. The power of the Most High. But even Yahweh Shah, he's the son of the Most High. He has to report to the Lord, the Most High, at the end of the day. So the Most High, it says, though the Lord be on high, he's very high, right? Yet have he respect unto the lowly. So he has respect unto the lowly, man. Right? And shalom, mighty brother Barzia. Khan, shalom. Right?
Okay.
Khan. He has respect unto the lowly.
That's right.
But the proud he knows far off. Because the Lord said, hey, why is dust and ashes proud? Inside Sirach chapter 10. You know? There's no reason. Literally, hey, Jake is so proud sometimes, man.
Very.
Jake is proud. Hey, Eve is really proud, man. Hey, hey, Barzy, I already know, man. Right? We always say that, man. Isaiah 3:16.
Yeah.
You know, they're haughty, man.
Yeah.
Right? They walk with a stretched forth necks and wanton eyes. Walk, you know, mimicking as they go.
That's what the Lord said.
That's what the Lord said, man.
Well, brothers didn't just come up with that.
Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sisters want us to kind of just not bring that up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
kind of Isaiah 3 is kind of taking out the Bible.
Isaiah 3 is not in the Bible.
And 4.
Right, and 4.
Kind of just not in there anymore.
It's just not in there. We don't want to deal with it. Guess what we're gonna do with it, man?
And Lamentation 4.
Yeah.
And Ezekiel 16.
Right.
And 2nd Ezra chapter 10.
Right.
It's blackball chapters, man.
Just all these verses, man. Hey, Eve just want us to bring it out. We're gonna bring it out, man.
God, I want to read Psalms and Proverbs all day.
We want to read Psalms and Proverbs. We want to read about Proverbs 31. You know? Well, what's the flip side of Proverbs 31?
Yeah,
man?
you don't read Psalms 25.
Right.
Or 26.
Right.
Or 42. Or 6. We don't read Proverbs 6 or 7. Just read Proverbs 31. You don't read 1 Ezra 4. It's going off.
just doing as thou wilt, baby. You know?
You don't like 1 Timothy 2. You hate 1 Timothy 2.
1 Timothy 2. Now I'm trying to read that, man.
You hate 1 Timothy 2. Madness.
Oh,
we at verse 5?
Shalom. Shalom. And we got all praise, mighty brothers in the chat, man. All praise. So yeah, we can go back to
verse
that.
5. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock.
So, hey, what's that pavilion? Because let's look that up real quick, man. The pavilion, right? I'm gonna look it up. Probably can show it on the screen, right? Hey, the pavilion, right? That's right. So the pavilion, right? This says Salakia. I'm gonna share the screen, right? Can't see it on the Bay Area channel, but right. Salakia. It says, right, in architecture, pavilion has several meanings. It may be a subsidiary building that is either positioned separately or as an attachment to a main building. So you know that because remember, in the Bible, you have code words. Not everything is literal. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is literal. So it says, for in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock, right? So literally, when you go into the spirituality of it, right, that you got to read in the spirit. What does it mean in the time of trouble he's going to hide me in his pavilion? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, right, real quick. Look at this preset, right? The book of Isaiah. When you go into the you have to read it in the spirit, right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter. Trying to find this precept real quick. Oh yeah, come right here. All praises. This book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse number 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. You see that? So in the time of all hell breaking loose, guess what? The Lord's going to hide his elect in the pavilion.
You're not going to be able to find them.
Yeah, come on. Not going to be able to find them, man. Right? And it says, shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. And that's, metaphor. Her brothers kind of break that down as, the chariots. The Lord's going to hide you in the chariots, man. But also in the secret places, because in the book of Jeremiah, it says that they were delivered because from the basically the Babylonians, because the Lord hid them. That's what it says. So the Lord can literally hide you, man. That's right. And the brother posted the scripture, Psalm chapter 91, right?
Yep.
That's
where I'm at right now.
Hey, bring that out.
That's spirit. Psalm chapter 91, verse number 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, man. And shadow, that's where you get cool from, man. That's where you get shade from. Right. That's where you get protection from. That's where you get a covering from the heat, the blistering sun that's about to cast you out, man. Have to have you give up the ghost. Right. So that shadow, man, that coolness, that cooler of the day, that's very important. You read about that in Sirach, the 34th chapter.
That's right.
Right, verse number 2. I will say of Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Right. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And so the Most High, man, the elect is going to be saved. The elect is going to be safe, man.
That's right.
Not based off of how many videos, how many lives you did, but the elect are going to be safe, man, and protected, and in secret places, and in pavilions.
Right.
You know, and hey, last time I checked, you read Isaiah, this just like the 65th chapter, you read Second Ezra, the second chapter, you read Psalms, the 38th chapter, Psalms, the 33rd chapter. The Most High said his servants shall eat, man. You read Leviticus, the 26th. Hey, the Lord said his servants, Job, the 5th chapter, and his servants are going to eat, man. You're going to be safe. You're going to be okay. And that's faith.
All right.
Right? David had faith that the Most High, David had faith that he'll be in the pavilion of the Most High, safe from pestilence, trouble, affliction, famine, destruction, noonday. David had faith that he was going to be safe. And we got to carry that same type of faith.
That's right.
Brother can be shaking. Well, I don't know. I didn't read my 10 chapters. I don't know. I haven't fasted in 2 days. I haven't fasted in 2 days, so I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Only fasted 3 times this week.
Yeah, I only fasted 4 times this week. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Well, brother, you got to have confidence within the Lord, man. Judas Maccabeus had ever sure confidence when you read 2 Samuel. So like 2 Maccabees, the 15th chapter, man. Ever sure confidence that the Most High. That's one of my favorite precepts. Ever sure confidence that the Lord was with him to deliver him and to save him. David had that confidence, man. When you read Psalms, I believe that's the 4th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. David said that, hey, he's going to sleep, man. He said, although all hell's breaking loose, hey, I'm about to go give me some rest because I got faith that the Lord is with me, man. So we got a Most High willing, man, carry that same type of spirit, carry that same type of manlyhood, man, and move in the spirit of the Most High God, man. And move in the spirit of our forefathers, having confidence within the Lord. He's not going to leave his righteous, because when were the righteous ever forsaken, or his seed begging bread? Man?
That's right.
You know, so Lord willing, man, brothers, we can constantly be building up this faith within these last days, man, because we're going to need it. Things right now aren't sweet. It's only going to get worse.
That's right.
It's only going to get more and more bitter. When the brothers kind of deal with wormwood, you kind of bite it. Hey, okay. Let that mud let you breathe it in, kind of going in your damn nostrils. Your whole face is on fire. Right now with the wormwood, the affliction, hey, we just kind of looking at it, kind of anticipating. When we really bite this thing, and we don't know how big of a bite the Most High is going to give us. Most High may make it kind of nibble. Or the Lord he may require you to eat the whole piece.
Right.
Of the damn ginger, of the wormwood. And it is of the root of the worm, not even the leaf. You eating the root. And it is, and now your face is on fire. So now's the time, man, where we can, Lord willing, may get our minds right, move in faith in the Most High God, right? Move in the Holy Spirit, man. So Lord willing, we can be redeemed and set up in the kingdom as kings and priests forever by Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. That's right. Beautiful points, man. I got a precept, right? Proverbs 11 and verse 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead, right? So the righteous are delivered out of trouble.
That's right.
You know? And there's plenty of precepts of how the Lord demonstrates that from time to time again. The righteous are always delivered out of trouble, man. Whether that trouble, whatever trouble that may be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever trouble that may be, the righteous are always delivered from that, man. And so David, because when you read David is very confident. Like these men that have high levels of faith, David had high levels of faith. Paul had a high level of faith, man. Let me bring us this precept, man.
Hey, Paul said that he knows that there's a crown laid up for him.
That's exactly the point, man. I'm about to get. All right,
that's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
2 Timothy 4 chapter.
That's right. 2 Timothy chapter 4. This is how much faith Paul had, man. You know, that's mighty. And it's like, of course, we don't make ourselves to that number, but guess what? It's written, James chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord have promised to them that love him." Right. So if you know you love the Lord, there's a crown for you. And God is not a man that he should lie.
At all.
Neither is he the son of man that he should repent.
See that?
You know? So come.
Precept upon precept.
That's right. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "I have fought a good fight." So Paul, he labored so hard and so fervently, right? That he said, "Hey, I fought a good fight." I can say that, you know. That's mighty. That's mighty.
That's mighty. That's mighty, man.
Mighty, right? Imagine you were kind of delivered up during Jacob's trouble, and you labor so hard that you about to get your damn head cut off for the Lord and die in the name of the Lord, you're like, hey, I'm cool with it because I fought a good fight.
Damn.
I went as hard as I possibly could. Right? Hey, all praises. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. He said, I kept the faith. I remain faithful, man. Right? It says, henceforth, there is laid up, because it's lucky. I just want to make a quick point. It's like, hey, people that damn they you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's lucky, right? Oh, Khan, brother said, right, it's lucky. And the brother said, 8 of 7 brothers in Maccabees. Khan, they were unwavering in faith. That's right. A firm. It's like, I'm gonna get this precept, right? 2nd Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 2, right? It says, but one of them that spake first said thus. This is so mighty, man. What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
Mighty.
That's mighty, man. And how much faith does that take? Even the mother too, like our brother said. How much faith does that take?
Hey, it said that the mother was worthy of all praise, man.
Yeah, Khan. That's right.
Phrasing, and when you read verse 20.
Hey, man. So our forefathers went hard, man. Our fathers went hard. Khan. Hey. Oh, shalom. Khan. It says 2 Timothy 4 and 8. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness. So Paul, he already knew that he's going to receive a crown. He was ever so confident that he will receive a crown and receive the kingdom, man. He's like, I just know. All right. Which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto them also that love his appearing. You see that? Shalaki, I got one quick precept on passages, right? It's the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse number 1. It's like that. I just marvel at how much faith our forefathers have, man. But that's why we have to labor more abundantly.
That's right.
You know, because when we labor more abundantly, if you've been reading 10 chapters a day, you know what I'm saying? You've been going hard every day, man. You've been fighting demons, abstaining from the lust of the flesh. You've been keeping the commandments, strengthening your hand in the Lord, repenting, praying, fasting, literally doing everything that this book says to do, line upon line, literally word by word, man. You know, trying to live the life that the Lord has set up for his people. If you know that you've been doing that and trying to, you know, say, you know, on a physical level, you know, kind of on the humble level, meek level, been on fire for the Lord, you know, if you know that you've been doing that, when the Lord comes, you're going to have more confidence than a man that, you know, was lukewarm. And he was kind of,
committed adultery twice. Smoked weed on the Sabbath.
And he doesn't read at all.
Damn.
What brother's going to have more confidence in the Lord that the Lord's going to save him? Huh? He's like, I know the Lord coming back. I know I got to change. Brother, it's been 7 years, man.
Damn.
It's been 7 years.
Turn
you
to
know?
a man.
It's been 7 years, man. Right? Just start being on fire. You know, and that's a good precept, you know, Wisdom of Solomon, 3rd chapter. You know? That's right. He said, that's all. That's all.
Eating pork, kind of.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Right, sometimes.
You kind of read Acts, then you kind of eat pork.
Yeah, kind
of read Acts 10, man. Trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
It took you 4 years to get a first pair of fringes. So what brother is going to have more confidence in that the Lord's going to save? You know? But First John chapter 3, verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear but what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Right. So John, he had confidence that the people that he was writing to, right, and including himself, were all going to what? Receive the kingdom. We're going to be like the Lord that day, right? But I pray you got it, King.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back. Psalm chapter 27, verse number 6. And now shall mine head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord.
That's right. And it's like it says, and now shall my head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Going into that confidence, that faith. You know what I'm saying? It says, therefore I will offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. That's what this brother does. And that's what we all do. Singing praises unto the Lord. That's Colossians chapter, I believe, 3 and verse 16, right? Singing praises unto the Lord and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns. And the brother Barzillai does that, man.
See that? All praises, man. Hey, he didn't say he's going to offer 1,000 lambs.
Right.
1,000 rams, right? And 1,000 he goats.
Right.
1,000 lambs, rams, and 1,000. He could have done that.
Yeah.
There's the Most High have delight in, and damn offering up damn animals, or you serving him with a sincere heart.
Right.
Let thou be the judge. That's Micah 6.
That's right.
It's a lot of precepts. 1 Samuel 15. That's Jeremiah chapter 7. That's a lot of precepts, man. Hosea 14.
I got a quick precept on that. This is Hosea 6 and 6. For I desire mercy and not sacrifice. So the Lord, he desires mercy, not sacrifice, man. He desires us to be in this truth, offering up the spiritual sacrifices.
That's Mark 12.
Rather than a damn a blemished sacrifice. Kind
of messed up.
In Malachi chapter 1,
sacrifice.
He said, if you offer up the blind, is it not evil? And that's what the priests were doing. So for I desire mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. Plain, man. We desire the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings. You got
a quick one. Mark chapter 12, verse 33. And to love him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength. So you praising the Most High with all your heart. When you read 2 Samuel 6, David was really like that. Our brothers really like that. At a feast day where brothers dance, be real with yourself. You say you're from the tribe of Judah. You're a mighty lion of the Lord. Brother, would you dance, brother? Would you hop on the freestyle, brother? Be real with yourself. Would you sing in front of the whole congregation and not care who heard you and who's laughing and who's mocking, but you're moving in the spirit? Would you really do that, brother? Be real with yourself. Would you do that? A lot of brothers, they kind of got to put their heads down, man. Brothers don't. Brother, kind of act like you cooler than now. You're not holier, you're cooler than now.
See that? I'm too cool to dance.
Hey, I'm too cool to sing. Hey, our forefathers were singing unto the Most High God,
right?
And dancing before the Lord, and because they truly love the Lord with all their heart and with all their soul, and not give a damn what man thinks or a damn woman thinks or your wife or your kids. They think I'm da 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 da. Hey, sister brother said, man. That's pride, man. That's pride. I want to be seen as the mightiest man in the camp. This brother's
just too mighty.
Too mighty, bro. This brother just knows all of the precepts. And he's just too mighty as hell, man. Yeah. Hey, all praises, man.
All praises.
Brother said that he would. Hey, all praises, man. Thou sayest, right?
Thou say.
And the Most High, he's the judge of the heart, man. So right. The Most High. Brother moving in the spirit of David, man. That's what I'm saying. David's going to be saved.
Hey, Salaki. Hey, David was probably sweating.
Yeah, definitely. He's probably stinking it up. Dancing. We reached second save. David was getting in the thing. And dance moves that we touch not know. Dance moves, from the Most High God himself.
Right.
Salaki.
Oh, Salaki. I was just saying, like, he was probably there sweating, man.
Sweating, singing, dancing. He's definitely sweating. Brothers just stand there at camp and start sweating. David, he's dancing. And he's singing, he's definitely sweating. And brother said, man, David was going crazy, man. I'm gonna continue in this verse though. So we have to love the Most High with all our heart. And to love his neighbor as himself is more than all whole burnt offerings and sacrifices. So to truly love the Most High, right? To truly serve him with all your heart and with all your mind and with all your soul, that's better than offering up burnt offerings, man.
That's right.
You got to catch up.
Hey, Slide, I just had a quick precept, man. I had to bring this up. 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 14. And David danced before the Lord with all his might. All his might, man. So that's why I was saying you was probably sweating.
Definitely.
Getting the strength. Because remember, this is David, mighty man of the Lord.
Mighty.
Mighty man, a mighty warrior. Our brothers, damn, killing tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Brothers talking about they're mighty, right? Are you David type of mighty?
Brother,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
weigh 120 pounds.
You weigh
Brother, you're 300 pounds. You cannot run too much. You're not, brother, stop it, man. Stop it,
Hey
brother.
God. Hey God. Hey David, because remember back then they had iron swords made of literal iron.
Calm.
Literal gold, literal iron.
Calm.
Probably weighing that 20 pounds, swinging them around.
Stop it, brother.
Brother.
You can't live 225. Stop it.
Brothers eating their Cheetos at 1 a.m.
Stop it, brother. Be real with yourself. It's okay. It's okay. You can work on it.
Right. Not every brother's David. You know?
But you can work on it.
God, that's right.
You can hit the gym.
That's right.
This brother runs. Hey, this brother, hey.
I say,
you know, hey, I'm kind of in the gym early in the, you can work on it.
Hey, God.
Don't prop yourself up as something that you're not. You cannot bench 100 pounds. You acting like you're some valiant man.
Some valiant man.
Stop it.
You know, that's right. But yeah, it says that he danced with the Lord before the Lord all his might. And David was girded with a linen ephod. You know,
that's what the Lord says.
That's all praises, man. But God. And that's mighty. That's mighty.
Psalm 27. Verse number 7. Hear, O Yahweh, when I cry with my voice, have mercy also upon me and answer me.
That's right, man. So we want the Lord to have mercy upon us. Because when the Lord answers our prayer, that's really the Lord having mercy. You know?
That's a lot of mercy.
That's a lot of mercy. Because who are we? Again, even David said, hey, I'm nothing. You know, I'm nothing before the Lord. And even Abraham said that too.
He said,
I'm just but dust and ashes. That's Abraham. We're talking about Abraham, man. We're talking about the father of nations. That's what Abraham means.
God's friend.
Yeah, kind of talking about the friend of the Most High. He was called the friend of the Most High, various accounts. Still to this day, everybody knows about Abraham. You even talk about the Abrahamic religions.
Faithful Abraham.
You know, Islam. They say Islam, Judaism, and Christianity are the three Abrahamic religions based off of Abraham. See that? So literally, but he still even said, "I'm this." So how much more us, man?
Damn.
You know, we come from Abraham, man.
Yeah, his loins.
Yeah, his loins. So we're no better than him.
That's right.
You know.
Precept.
You got it, King.
It's Job chapter 9, verse 16. If I had called and he had answered me, yet would I not believe that he had hearkened unto my voice. Job is the elect, man. That's right. It said Job was perfect, an upright man that eschewed evil. But even Job said, hey, if the Most High actually heard my prayer, I would be confounded. The Most High God who made me, who made billions of people upon this earth, who made an innumerable amount of souls, right? He's hearing me, right? He's hearing what I gotta say. That's our brother said, and that's really hard to fathom. To a righteous man, that'd be hard to fathom.
That's right.
To a prideful, wicked man, and he kind of don't understand.
Yeah, God. That's right. Yeah, mighty points, mighty precepts.
Verse number 9. Hide not thy face far from me.
Verse 8, King
Salaki, verse 8.
You got it.
Salaki. When thou saidest, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Yahweh, will I see.
Quick precept. You got it. Good. Quick precept. Yep. Because when the Lord says, seek my face, David said his heart sought after the Lord, you know. He was running after the Lord.
That's right.
Song of Solomon 1:4. Draw me, we will run after thee. The king hath brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine, the upright love thee. So the virgins, right? And we're the virgins, Lord.
Lord willing.
You know, Lord willing. But the virgins is talking about the elect, you know, and they run after the Lord. They see the Lord, they're running after. Just running, man. Just like how these women, they see these damn celebrities. Oh my God, it's Justin Bieber. You know,
it's a tumult.
It's a tumult, man. Let damn Michael B. Jordan. You know. These men celebrities as high esteem in this world that women they lust after, let them just walk down the street. It's gonna be a whole tumult outside. It's gonna be 1,000 women out there.
Basketball players.
Yeah, Khan. That's right. Hey Khan, hey Khan, Shalom, man. But mighty brother, man. Our praises, right? But yeah, Khan, you know. But just like how they run after them, that's what the elect they run after the Lord.
That's right.
Khan, you got it.
Precept. Psalm chapter 16, verse number 8.
Khan.
I have set Yahweh always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. So David said, hey, he always let the Most High be before him. Before him doing what he wanted, he kind of takes into mind the Most High God, man. And Shabbat Shalom, okay?
Khan, Shabbat Shalom.
David, he put the Lord above him. And we have to do the same thing, man.
That's right.
And truly seek the Most High over seeking our pleasures. We read 2 Timothy, and you have men, right, that seek the Most High, right? So like you have men, right, that seek their own pleasures more than God. And they're lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. That's what the Bible says.
That's right.
David and the mighty men, they're not like that. They're lovers of the Most High. They want to sacrifice what they want to do, sacrifice what they got going on, right, to fulfill the work of the Most High, to build up the temple, to build up the kingdom, to build up themselves, to build up their household. Even when you're tired, you're sleepy, you're damn hungry, and you're sacrificing to build up the camp. You're on the phone with brothers. It's 1:30. You didn't get off the phone with brothers at 3 o'clock because brothers really needed that.
That's right.
That's a mighty work, man. It's going to be rewarded by the Most High God. Lord willing, man.
That's right. Yeah, we can get back into that.
Verse number 9. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my hope. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation.
God and Shalom, mighty King Zamron, man. All praise. Shalom. But yeah, it says, hide not thy face far from me, put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. And that's a prayer you can throw up as well. That's just a quick prayer, that you can send up to the Lord. Because whenever we go up, man, it's like, man, the Lord, he hates me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or hates him.
Right? Like, because it's like, man, I'm going to hell off, man. I feel like the Lord is angry at me, But we don't want the Lord to be angry at us, right? You might think that the Lord is angry at you. Like, damn, I messed up. It might be like certain times, like, as a kid, you kind of mess up, you fall short. You mess up, right? You do stuff that you should have been doing. And your parents told you not to do it. It's off. It's like, damn, my dad about to whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get it, man. Yeah. I know they're gonna be hella mad at me, man. Yeah. When they find out. But let's say, it comes to pass that they find out. But instead of them not whooping you, it's like, you know what? It's all right. They have compassion. And sometimes the Lord is like that with us, man. And with David, because that's why the Lord said you want to seek for the sure mercies of David.
That's right.
Because guess what? The Lord was displeased at the acts of David when he had committed adultery in 2 Samuel 11 chapter.
When he numbered Israel.
Yeah, when he numbered Israel. It said that, but the thing that he did displeased the Lord. Yep. So the Lord was displeased with David at a certain point in time. But guess what? Did David die? Did he get stoned to death? Did he get killed in war and slain? No, it said that David rested with his fathers. So he's still, like how you said, lived a mighty life.
And it's not based off of a damn lottery. It's luck. David hit the Powerball.
Right.
Hit the jackpot. Now the Lord will forgive. Nah, David was praying for mercy, begging the Most High, fasting, beseeching the Lord.
Right.
And men that truly want mercy, which we all need, which we all want, we have to do the same thing. We have to pray for it, man. Right. And fight for it. And call unto the Lord and cry unto the Lord, asking him for mercy upon us, upon our household.
That's right.
At any point in time, the Most High like that can take it all away from you, man, and leave you destitute of wisdom and of all your earthly possessions and of all your spiritual possessions. So David, he didn't just have mercy just randomly. He was just walking by and just something, then the Lord revealed. Nah, David was praying for these things.
Right.
David conducted himself like a man of the Lord.
Based
off of his faith, based off of his works. So we have to have faith and works within these last days to Most High women receive the mercy that we want.
That's right.
In verse 10,
Con.
when my father and my mother forsake me, then Yahweh will take me up.
Hey, that's mighty precept, man. And I feel like the David kind of said that in the spirit. Because with Jesse, the father of David, why would he forsake him? I feel like he said that in the spirit because it, mainly talking about in the days of Yahushua. Because the Lord always talks about, and he didn't come to send peace on earth, right? He came to send a sword,
the vision,
right? And the vision in the household. That's Luke chapter 12,
oh.
right? So when your own father and your mother are going to forsake you, it says, then the Lord will take me up, man. The Lord is going to deliver me. The Lord is going to set me in a high place, man. And your parents kind of trying to put you in a low place. The Lord, guess what? The Lord's going to put you in a high place.
Kind of scoffing.
Yeah, scoffing at you.
Hey, say, why you listen to Adam all day? It's going madness. Just utter madness. Why do you really believe that book?
Right.
It's a book. Get up.
Why do you believe that?
It's tampered with. Just scoffing, man.
Right.
Madness. Hey, but the Lord, he's going to take you up, man.
Right. The Lord's going to take you up in that day, man.
That's right.
And we pray that we're part of that number that gets taken up.
That's right.
Delivered.
That's right.
It's lucky. Just quick precept. It's Revelation 11 and verse number 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in the cloud, and their enemies beheld it. And remember, the Lord said, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
Oh.
So your enemies could be even those of your own household.
They will be.
It can. And so even in this verse, when it says, and their enemies beheld them, that could even be your own parents. Oh. That could even be your own siblings.
Oh.
That could even be your own, kind of like outside, like your uncles, that was always scoffing, man.
Grandma.
That couldn't be them. And they see you being delivered up in the chariot, and they're like, damn. Because how angry would they be at that?
Yeah.
At themselves?
Yeah, he was right.
He was right. Damn. He was right all this. You mean to tell me he was right all this time? It's confounded. Huh? So, but yeah, come. Yeah, pointers. Okay, come.
Psalm chapter 27, verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Yahweh, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies.
So that you want the Lord to lead you in that plain path and to teach you the way. Because remember, quick precept. This book Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord thy God, which teacheth thee the prophet, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. So it's all of the Lord. I mean, whether you decide to read 7 chapters or whatever you decide what to read, whatever you decide what video to take notes on, it's all of the Lord leading you in the path that you should go, man.
That's right.
I mean, how could you make that, choice just off your own vain mind?
Madness.
God, you think it's just you're just mighty because you just, what I'm saying? Like you making schedules, that's the Lord making that schedule for you, man. It's not just because you're so mighty and smart. I know exactly how to get mighty. Nah, man. So it's like literally everything that we do is the Lord leading us.
That's right.
Come.
Yeah, this Psalm chapter 25, verse number 4.
Come.
Lead me in thy truth and teach me, for thou art the God of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day.
That's right.
So we have to be patient and pray to the Most High. I can't do it myself.
Right.
I know that. If it was me, I would be I would be dead right now.
Right.
If it was just by my might, by my will, or by my strength, I would have been dead. David said, "In sin that my mother conceived me." Mm-hmm. Isaiah 57 and 4, we're transgressors even from the womb.
That's right.
So if it's of us, we dead, man. But all praise to the Most High. We want the Lord to lead us, to teach us, and guide us to the kingdom, man. Guide us to uprightness. Guide us to everlasting life. That's a mighty thing to pray for. That shows true humility, understanding that you don't know the way, you don't know what's going on. Right, to call upon the Lord, right? Pray that He can lead you. Pray that He can teach us through the Spirit. Man.
That's right. So like I just had one more quick one. Tobit chapter 4, verse 19. Bless the Lord thy God always, and desire of him that thy ways may be directed. So that's a very, very good thing to pray for, because we know that the Lord, He controls all things. So you want to bless the Lord always and desire of Him that your ways may be directed, right? And that all thy paths and counsels may prosper. Is it
4 and what?
419. Gone,
Oh,
gone,
somebody.
gone. For every nation hath not counsel, but the Lord Himself giveth all good things, and He humbleth whom He will, as He will. Now therefore, my son, remember my commandments, neither let them be put out of thy mind. That's a good precept.
Right. Psalm chapter 27, verse number 12. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty.
Yeah, Khan, you don't want to be delivered onto the will of your enemies.
You
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? You don't, right? Because you said what?
Slacking, can you got it?
Oh, Khan, I was just about to say that the will of your enemies is nothing nice for you.
Yeah.
You know, what are your enemies? Your enemies want to see you fall. They want to see you down, give into your lust. That's what your enemies want to see for you. You think these Edomites really think the best of you? They want to see the best of you.
They want to see you prosper.
Right? They want to see you prosper. Right?
Destroy you.
And and even if they want to see you prosper in this world, that means they don't want for you to prosper in the world to come.
That's right.
Because what's better for you to damn prosper in this world and lose the world to come, or damn just be lowly in this world and prosper in the world to come? Because if Edomites really care for you, they'll tell you who you really are. Remember we was talking to that Edomite.
Oh yeah.
He said, "I love those guys. I love these black people. I'm the only. I don't really mess with my own people." Said, so if you really love black people, you tell them that they're the real Jews. Tell them that their God looks like them. But he wouldn't do that, man. So you don't really love black people, man. Right? If you really love so-called black people, then why don't you just put your ass in slavery, man?
Yeah.
Put chains around your damn hands and damn ankles and bow down. And
cash at me everything that's in your bank.
Yeah, God.
Reparations.
Yeah, that's right. And damn, go to war with your own nation.
Yeah.
Grab
a weapon of war.
Right.
Of your choice. And do what you got to do, man.
That's right. So these Edomites, it says Salakia, deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. And that kind of sounds like who? Yahushua. False witnesses are risen up against me.
Yeah. David was in the spirit of the Lord. Man. A lot of the times David speaking is really referring to Hamashiach Yahushua. Like Psalms 41, which we went to. Psalms, what's that? Worms.
Yep.
What chapter is that?
I believe that's Psalm 22.
22, yep. So a lot of these Psalms, man, is really David through the Spirit, man, speaking upon things that are going to happen unto the Lord, man.
That's right.
Verse number 13, Psalms 27 and 13. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of Yahweh in the land of the living.
I had fainted unless I believed. See, that's why it takes faith, man.
That's right.
Hope, right? It's like, man, I just have fall out the truth. Fall out the truth, man. If
just do it.
Right, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.
That's right.
And your 7-inch beard, it's because you have a 7-inch beard.
Like Aaron.
Like Aaron. And you always pull in that precept. The oil dripping from Aaron's beard. It's like, I gotta be Aaron back on the
earth. Damn. That's off. And you're not even from tribal.
Yeah. He's like kind of looking into the genealogy. I could, because this and the third, my great grandfather, But it's like I don't know. I could be from the tribe. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But hey, just because you have a 7-inch beard and a menorah, you have 2 menorahs at your house.
Now you think you're somebody.
And now you think you're somebody, and now you won't. Now you think you're not going to faint.
Linen ephod.
Right, and a linen ephod on.
You wear it everywhere you go.
Right.
In the house, outside, go to the grocery store. You're a camp with the linen ephod, man.
The linen ephod.
Because you're Aaron.
All right. Just because you have that doesn't mean that you're not going to faint. David said, I had fainted unless I had believed. It wasn't because of his beard. You know what I'm saying? That's Philippians 3:9.
That's right.
And be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Mahashiach Yahweh, the righteousness of God, which is by faith.
That's right.
You know? So sometimes it's that faith that really saves you.
That's right.
It says, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living.
And we're saved by grace through faith.
Come.
Right, a quick precept. Right, Hebrews chapter 6, verse 19, which hope we have as an anchor of the soul. So that hope is an anchor. What do anchors do? Have a boat. We're a boat in tumultuous waters. Cast it this way, cast it that way, tossed to and fro. The wind plus the water, the waves, storm. But that hope that's compared to an anchor that keeps you steady, that keeps you safe, that keeps you at bay, that keeps your mind right and focused upon the right things, man. I'm truly hoping to be the elect, man. Truly hoping to get the kingdom of heaven. Truly hoping to be a part of the 144,000 that's going to put these damn heathens in a captivity, man.
That's right.
And rule over the nations.
That's right.
Forever and ever. Truly wanting, right, multiple women, man. Raising up a mighty seed, a mighty stock, man. Your daughters, the brother Yasharala has the highest priced daughters, right, within the land of Judah. Right, because he's a mighty man of the Lord, man. And his stock is very good, man. His seed is very good, man. Everybody's fighting over Yasharala's daughters.
See that?
Trying to get their son to kind of marry Yasharala's daughters. He's kind of proven. Kind of has a high price, man. Saying, Car, I need 1,000 lambs, I need 1,000 bottles of wine, right? And I need 100 talents of gold.
Come on.
You know, and it is what it is. And if you don't pay, hey, tis what they won't pay. That's what I'm looking forward to, man.
That's right.
I'm trying to outbid a brother, right, for his daughter, man, to marry unto my firstborn son. Now looking forward to the Olympics 2024.
Talking about 2024.
Talking about 2024, man.
2024.
We're going to be in LA. Did you know that, brother? I'm flying out to LA, man. We're not looking forward to that. We're looking forward to the kingdom most of it. And Lord willing, man, we can make it, man. Lord willing, endure what we got to endure. Stay strong in the Lord. Lord willing, the most I can have mercy. We can just continue in faith and endure to the end, man, and get the kingdom. Be with our brothers, man.
That's right.
I don't see my brothers every day. I don't see my mighty men that I love in the Baltimore and Bay Area and damn Mississippi. I don't see them every day. In the kingdom as somebody like that, though.
That's right. That's right. Mighty points.
Psalms chapter 27, verse 14. Wait on Yahweh, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
That is a mighty precept. It's like, wait on the Lord. But I want a wife right now at this moment, man. I just
want it, man.
I can't wait. No, wait on the Lord, man. That's what the Lord said. Wait on the Lord. It's not about us.
Not at all.
Not at all. You know, it's like, hey, there's plenty of times, man. I always related to a father to a child. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, plenty of times when we were kids, we were children, we're at this strange place. We don't know what the hell's going on. We kind of act like the damn, maybe like the mall, something like that. The damn store, the mall, or some damn, like the auto shop, the auto shop. I'm like, what the hell? Like, we just sitting around, we're not doing nothing. Bored as hell. Bored out of our mind, man. There's certain times I'm just bored out of my mind. I'm like, bro, when are we going to go back home? And I'm like, or like, let's say you on a trip and you in the car, you feel like you're in the car for a whole damn eternity.
Damn.
You know? It's like, where are we going?
It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes. Like, are we there yet? You keep saying, are we there yet? Then you get popped in the head.
Damn.
You know, talking about shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Right? Shut up, be quiet, take a nap, you know? So it's like, and your father would just be, hey, just wait. Hold on. Just wait. Be patient. You know? From a young age, we were taught that. So even so much more in this truth, man. Right? We might want things instantly. You might want a damn whole family now. Brother, come on now.
Kids.
Right, kids. Brother, you still living with your parents, man.
Kind of want to jump 6 years in the future.
Right.
Kind of take that life.
All right, take that like kind of just skip. You can't skip ahead. Where's that precept at? You know?
Skip over college, skip over school.
Skip over college.
You're just in the job making millions of dollars now.
Yeah, come on. Hey, if it was up to us, we would have been done that.
We've been in the kingdom.
Come on. We've been just skip all the way over there.
You know? Skip everything, man.
Just skip everything.
Through spirit. Precept.
Yeah, if it Salak. You got it. You got it.
Salak.
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse number 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on Yahweh, and he shall save thee.
That's right.
So we have to wait upon the Most High God because he'll save us, man.
That's right.
I have faith that the Lord's going to save me, Lord willing, and redeem me. I don't care how many times I go off, how many times I have faith that the Most High is going to redeem me, man, and forgive me from my sins and deliver me from this foul body of sin, iniquity, and flesh, right, and bring me to the kingdom, man.
That's right.
We got to truly believe that, man, and truly have faith in that. Have faith that the Most High is dealing with us. Have faith that the Most High he's going to help me get stronger. Have faith that the Most High is going to help me continue to grow in this thing, man, and be on fire as a woman, right? Read, pray, stay, be on fire as a man, man. Grow, learn more, teach, be mighty.
Gone.
You got it, King. So on.
Gone. That's right. This is book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 9. It shall be said in that day, lo, this is our God. We have waited for him.
That's right.
And how and this scripture is going to come to pass. But how like, you know, what are you going to feel in that day, man? You finally get to say, this is the Lord. We have waited for him, man. This is the man that we've been waiting for, right? Come on. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation, man. These mighty precepts, man. Talking about waiting on the Lord.
And a mighty chapter through the spirit.
Mighty chapter, right? So that you had any other precepts?
Wow.
Come with that. All praises to Yahweh by Shema Mashak, like Yahweh, right? Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Brother Yasharala.
Brother Yakar, the hopeful elect.
That's right. That's right, man. Come back to yet another video to the Spirit Power Yahweh by Shema Mashak, like Yahweh, the water for tuning in. Shalom.
Kwam
Yasharala.
Shalom. Kwam Yasharala.